My plan is to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. How am I going to do it, and what are the changes coming to my channel? Well, let's see. Alright, so starting out with the first change, which is going to be a very, minor change in the grand scheme of things. Let's start out with the thumbnails. Okay, so the thumbnail that you currently see on your screen right now is the more KCKL thumbnail for leveling tips to go, level the battle pass and other things like that. This video has beaten main channel standards, so yeah, that's crazy for something that only has a fifth of the subscriber. It's not even a fifth; it's 1/30th of the subscriber base actually. For it to beat that is kind of crazy. To beat main channel standards at only 1/30th is kind of crazy. I really think that that's a really good thing. So we're going to be changing the thumbnail style that we currently have to this thumbnail style of an orange and red gradients text. Now, why I think this will be super effective is because the Nova background is blue, and blue is a very clickable background, while orange and yellow are two very readable texts at a glance. And so that's the thing that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using yellow and orange text because it kind of matches, and I think it looks really awesome at the same time. So that is the one change that's going to be happening. Tomorrow, tomorrow's video will have this change. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Now the next change is going to be a lot more of a different change, and it's actually going to be something that completely shakes up my content. And that is two types of channels I need to bring into context for you. So you have Tragedy and you have Gravity War. Alright, now there are two ways, and pretty much only two primary ways to grow a gaming channel. The first one is you will either have to be really good at the game. You have to be cracked, because many people will watch cracked gameplay. So yeah, that's one side. Or you could be extremely funny, develop a personality, and you could, build off that and, make funtages and other things like that, right? So you have those two different sides. Now, let's put Tragedy and Gravity War into the perspective. So Tragedy, yes, he has a personality, he's kind of funny every single now and then, he's a pretty chill guy, but mainly people watch him for his high-tier cracked gameplay, and that's what put him at the forefront of, the Rogue Company content creators. But then you also have people like Gravity War, which, yes, he is good at the game, but he is more of a personality-based Rogue Company content creator. He's more of a funny Rogue Company content creator, and so that's what pushed him to the forefront as well, right? So you have these two different and completely separate content creators, and they've both grown their channels extremely, smartly. I honestly admire both of them. They are absolutely crazy. Now, you're probably wondering, okay, so if you want to grow to 1,000 subscribers, am I going to be focusing more on high-tier gameplay, or am I going to be more focusing on, funny gameplay and other things like that? And honestly, I want to keep the consistency, so I am just choosing one. That doesn't mean that I'll sacrifice the other one completely, but I really want to focus on high-tier gameplay, like high-tier cracked close quarter gameplay. Now you have Zave as well. So Zave is a really cracked sniper, and he does lots of Twitch streams, other things like that. And so the sniper market is already kind of close to him. He's a really cool guy. No hate towards him. So I want to focus more on where Tragedy was, because he, I think, has left the game. I'm not sure whether he's really going to be back. If he is, then, by all means, no hate, no hate. Like, he's a really awesome guy. But, I think he went on to Ether Royale or something like that, which is an NFT battle royale or something. And yeah, before that, he was gone for a month. So, honestly, I want to try focus on high-tier cracked gameplay. That doesn't mean that I won't have a personality. That doesn't mean I'll just be some generic Rogue Company streamer. I'll try, still incorporate my personality every single, opportunity that I get it to. But I really want to focus more on being a close-quarter rogue and try be cracked in that area, so I can appeal to a wider market as well. So that's really going to be the change in content creation. So now let's actually move on to things that are happening outside of YouTube that will also be something that plays a role towards YouTube. So the first thing is that I'm actually going to start taking content creation a lot more seriously. So if you guys didn't notice, I was kind of doing this as a bit of a hobby before. But after we hit 100 subscribers, I was like, wow, there's actually people who want to watch me. That's kind of crazy, right? And so I was kind of like, okay, well, well, what do I do, right? So I'm gonna start taking YouTube a lot more seriously. I'm gonna start trying to edit my videos a lot more often and try seize every single opportunity that I have. Usually I just like try sit down and relax, and if I needed to edit a video, I would. But I'm gonna start taking Road Company and YouTube a lot more seriously, so you can expect a lot better content as well, just in general. So let's move on now to things like other social media things that also affect YouTube. So I have Instagram, it'll be down in the description below. I also have Twitter, that will be down in the description below. I also have Discord. Now I am focusing on building a server for that, so it's currently still in development, but I'll tell you guys when that's a thing. And then the last one is Twitch. So okay, so here's the funny thing about Twitch, right? I know how to stream to Twitch. I know actually everything I need. I know how to stream there. I know how to act in front of a camera, so I'm not a beginner. I also know probably what I'll be doing, like what subjects and other things like that. The problem is I'm still a schoolboy, and I still need to do school and other things like that, so I won't be able to stream on weekdays and other things like that, so it's really, really difficult. So streaming will then just be like sporadic, so you won't know when I stream. And so I think that that's going to be the main thing that really holds me back. I need to have a scheduled stream kind of thing, because otherwise it's not going to work. Like it's just simply not going to work. And many people will hate me. There's a car outside. I'm not sure whether you can hear that. It's Jesus loud. But yeah. So I know how to stream to Twitch. I know pretty much everything on what I need to do. I just need to figure out a time and schedule and other things like that. And even on weekends, sometimes I have football training at different hours and stuff like that. So we're just gonna have to play around that and other things like that. But don't worry, I will try my best to see where I can stream. So yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching today's daily upload. Stay tuned for whatever comes next for the channel. And I would highly recommend leaving a comment to prove that you were here before 1,000 subscribers. Alright, see you all. Bye bye.